This is Monday with the Mayor on 18 WJTS, and we are at Jasper City Hall, and today we're going to be talking with Mayor Dean Vonderheide. And Mayor, you're 8 weeks in now. How's it feel?
Well, it feels like it's a fit. You know, the role, when I went into it, it was something I had a pretty good understanding about what was taking place behind the scenes, but now the closet doors have been open and I'm seeing what's in the cabinets, and it feels good. There's a lot more to it than what I had originally anticipated, and if I might expound on that, when you're mayor of the city of Jasper, you're involved in so many other boards or commissions or committees because they want to engage the community. They want to make sure the community is represented, and that's what I'm finding is very time-consuming in addition to the focus on the city. But it's representing the city in those capacities is one of the things I've found to be very time-consuming.
Well, we know that you had a really busy day today. We really appreciate you taking the time.
No problem.
And you talked about some new things and diversity, and you have a new member to the Utility Service Board.
I do. I'm really happy. There was a resignation of the Utility Service Board, very valuable member who's representing our industry, and with that resignation, it gave an opportunity to me to look for a new appointee. And one of the things that I had committed to when I took this role was to try to improve the representation of diverse groups within our government. And so I was able to sort through, and we interviewed and decided to make the appointment of Ibrahim Menjivar, who is of Latino descent. So he will become our first Latino representation in city government. And he's a wonderful individual. He's been around. I met him this past year. He's been involved in so many things. And is eager to participate in the city. He works at Kimball Electronics, and really look forward to him as a young man getting involved in our community.
And that's excellent. And there's some big progress you're making as now we actually have a date for the groundbreaking for the Tim Clark Cultural Center.
And you know how passionate I've been about that.
Yes.
It's April 2nd is the date of the groundbreaking for the Tim Clark Cultural Center, and we set the time for 5:30, hoping that as many people as can will join us at that location, at the old Hoosier Desk site, for that groundbreaking ceremony. It'll be fun for the entire family. We've got a good committee working on that groundbreaking, and it's a huge milestone for us. We're going to start construction.
Well, it is, and you know, I've interviewed Kyle Rupert before about, and you know, it seemed like, wow, all of a sudden it was down and then nothing was done. But really, that's not the case. It went down quicker than everybody thought, but there's a lot of work that has to be done behind the scenes before you can even get to that groundbreaking.
There's a tremendous amount of work that gets done. All your architectural work has to be finalized, the design, your plans with the state. And then before you can break ground or award a construction contract, you have to have all your financing in place. So that was really something we had to work through, especially working through the Indiana Economic Development Commission. They'd given us the Dino tax credits, and then selling those bonds, selling those tax credits, and then getting the bonds sold. Both the city and the library are going to be taken out. So it was really a lot of behind the scenes work. It's the work that is tiresome. It takes a lot of time because you've got a lot of legal opinions, and especially when you're doing something that's very unique like this. But we're there. We're ready to break ground. I'm really excited about it.
Good luck with that. And
Thank you.
Also, ribbon cutting of the new Marriott Fairfield Inn, that'll be opening?
That's coming up here at the end of April, and really, I got to walk through the hotel just 2 weeks ago, and it's come along well. And it's going to be a nice addition to what's offered here in the downtown area as far as our travelers that come in. So.
Now, this is something that the people are dealing with as we go along, and I've not had to wait very long, even when I could take an alternate route. Yeah, and that's the water project and the potholes. That you know, that's a tough thing this time of year with the weather the way it is.
You know, it is. This time of the year, you're going to have potholes no matter what. And when you have a project like we have, a big project like this on Newton Street, it's a struggle. It's a struggle to keep things in good condition for our citizens and those that are passing through the community. You know, when you're digging it up, you're going to have some settling. And some of that settling that we initiated, even though it's on a state road, and NDOT normally takes care of our roads, state highway takes care of them, but in many cases, we were out there patching them because we shared that responsibility, and we didn't want our citizens, you know, having a lot of damage to their vehicles and rims and so forth because of the potholes. So we didn't wait around. We got out there to patch them up as quickly as we see them. But I know that one morning, it's been a few weeks ago, I felt like I was going to fall into one. So talked to Jeff Tising and our city group, and they've just done a nice job with the street department and getting out there and trying to make sure our roads are passable. Well, it's going to be this way for a while yet, though.
It's that time of year. It's potholes are just a natural progression of roads. And then when you do the work that you do, there's that kind of exacerbates it a bit.
Yeah.
But people just need to be a little patient. You drive the same roads that they do.
Yeah, and today and since this construction has been underway, we've been asking citizens to avoid those areas when they can. We're getting ready to start up here on 30th Street. If you can avoid 30th and Newton, avoid it if you can. If you've got other alternative routes you can take, we'd appreciate that. It won't be fun going through there for a while.
No, but some of that's just the natural way the roads go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Mayor, thank you very much for talking with us. So it's been always a pleasure talking to you, Dean Vonderheide. We have been talking with Dean Vonderheide, the Mayor of Jasper, on our Monday with the Mayor on 18 WJTS.